Regina, please join me in welcoming our very courageous first reader of the evening. When Bronwyn was 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21, she says she wrote a lot of terrible poetry. And we're going to hear a couple examples of that. Bronwyn's going to read 3 poems all about hopelessness. She says, don't worry, she's medicated now. Please welcome to our stage, Bronwyn.
Well, I told Dan that I needed to go soon so I could leave for work or later. I didn't expect to go first. And I'm a little afraid to be on stage with Dan now, so I'll do this quickly. So as Dan mentioned, I'm reading some poetry I wrote when I was between 17 and 21. I was apparently desperately depressed, and don't worry, I'm happily medicated now and mostly, okay. Melancholy settles in like morning dew. Unnoticed but very evident, broken looking glass stands as witness to conflicting emotions that reign. Self-confidence is a joke made by media and its hype. So little girls think they're screwed up and little boys become vulgar. Perfection doesn't exist in the world as we know it. Fellow man is a myth where people who should care actually do something worthwhile. If I show you all my hang-ups, will you make them disappear, only to reappear from behind my knee to show up at the most embarrassing moment, like when you say I'm pretty and then you laugh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was really sad. So my second one is equally uplifting. Loneliness surrounds me, but I encourage it. Its darkness is real and absurdly comforting. Jealousy picks at me, opening wounds of long ago, but I do nothing to discourage its gnawing. Heaviness weighs upon me, and I hold it strong, not wanting to move it, waiting for someone else to. Rhythm pounds my skull. Its beat enters my heart, and I keep it there so nothing else will fit. Fear creeps toward me, stalking my waiting mind, and I do nothing to withhold it. My defenses aren't that strong. People stand watching me, waiting to be asked inside, but my walls are too high for me to climb. And my last poem has the worst title known to man. Realization of myself in that broken, jaded mirror. Yeah. You ever want to go back in time and just smack yourself really hard? I am easily swept under the rug, as though my thoughts are that easy to ignore. You tend to undermine my emotions, dismissing ones you think aren't valid. I did not ask for the critic's viewpoint. I do not write to save the world, but merely to express however I feel at the moment I feel it. Relative to all others, I appear ignorant and poorly expressed, but I've had it with pretending that I'm brilliant or brain dead. Thank you for mocking me. I have no thought of my own. For fear you won't agree with me, I have so little of your respect as it is. I won't make apologies that I'm not hip as all that and a bag of chips. I'd like to be content to be me, if that's all right with you. Don't worry, I'll always ask. I know who I am. Thank you.